Brian Schmack knows how to get the most out of his team, and the 2016 season may have been his finest yet. 2 years after setting the school record for wins by a rookie coach with 25, Schmack guided Valpo to its 730-win season in program history last year, culminating with a trip to the Horizon League Championship Finals versus Wright State. The Crusaders didn't win the title game, but it set the tone for what the coach hopes will be further improvement in 2017.
We have to feel good about how we finish. So, for us, hopefully those guys are hungry. There's a lot of guys that got a taste of that and got to see them celebrate. So hopefully some of those guys remember that and are just a little bit more driven this year.
This year, the Crusaders are faced with a new challenge. Departing the program are starting pitchers Dalton Lundeen and Trevor Haas, the former drafted by the Detroit Tigers in June, as well as several of the team's top hitters. The task? Return to the league championship game with a roster of just 5 seniors, opposite 11 freshmen. For Schmack, the road to success will be paved with a reliance on fundamental baseball and the game's most basic elements.
For us, it starts with pitching and defense, plain and simple. We've got to throw strikes. We can't give away free bases. And like I said, when the ball is in play, we've got to be able to take care of it.
When it comes to pitching, Schmack will certainly have his options. To counteract the loss of Lundeen and Haas, who logged more than 37% of the Crusaders' innings a year ago, the former pitching coach brought in an impressive class of hurlers who will all likely factor into the team's success in 2017 and beyond.
Yeah, obviously you know that's going to happen, so you prepare for it. It was a huge class for us. We brought in 17 or 18 guys, to kind of counter that. I think by the time the tournament comes, we'll have a lot of guys with experience and, hopefully won't be that freshman or newcomer anymore.
Of the Crusaders' 17 pitchers on the active roster, none may be more important than Mario Losey. Valpo's Sunday starter each of the last 3 seasons, Losey in his senior year will slide into the coveted Friday spot, a role he has been preparing for and is ready to handle.
It was definitely a more laid-back approach, kind of being able to see the team for two games now. We kind of know how we're going to approach the lineup, and the Friday mentality is more of a go out there with your best stuff. You don't know the team, they don't know you, and it's everyone's even. The tougher team gets it.
He doesn't get rattled by the big games. He doesn't get rattled by the Fridays. So again, he's going to be that guy that throws the baseball over the plate. I think his stuff has gotten better. He seems a little bit more at ease this year, so I think he's handling it well. He's excited for it. He told me the other day he can't wait for things to start, so we're happy about that for sure.
Schmack figures to rely on Wes Gordon, Grant Inman, Ellis Foreman, and a host of other options to fill out the remainder of the Crusaders' weekend series. Gordon, a transfer from College of Lake County, established himself as a first-team all-conference pitcher with the Lancers. Inman, a sophomore, rebounded from a high school bout with Tommy John surgery to throw 29 innings in his freshman year. And Foreman, a senior, has 23 starts under his belt as a member of the Crusaders in his first 3 seasons.
Wes Gordon, just a strike thrower. He's got what we look for. He's a strike thrower. He's competitive. He wants to compete. We know what we're going to get out of him, and they're really looking forward to seeing what he's got for us. We've got guys that we think we can plug in there. It's just getting them out there and seeing how they handle it.
Valpo's offense scored 377 runs a year ago, good for the 4th highest total in school history. However, the team's top 4 run producers in terms of RBI, all seniors, graduated the program at the end of the season. In terms of proven power bats, only first baseman Nate Pallas, who drove in 40 runs along with 6 homers, remains in the lineup. Instead, the Crusaders will likely rely on a different approach at the plate to score runs in 2017.
I think right now it's going to be more of a speed game, Get on base, get them over, get them in. It's got to be fundamental baseball right now to win some games.
We're going to have to do it maybe a little bit different style. Some of those guys had some bigger power numbers and the extra base hit type. We may have to manufacture more runs this year.
That puts even more of an emphasis on Valpo's defensive unit, which Schmack says is the single biggest thing his team has been working on since the end of last year.
We're going to be a team that just makes every play. Every routine play, we've got to make them.
If we look back to the years that we've won and we had success, getting to the regional, our fielding percentage was great, and we just didn't kick the baseball around. We took care of it, so we've tried to make a focus, to get back to that.
But for all the work the team has put in on the mound, in the field, and in the cage, the team has one other attribute they believe can be the X factor in their season.
Because we want it more than anyone else.
because we're tougher than all the rest of them.
Guaranteed.
We're not spoiled. We don't have anything expected. Nothing's expected, but we expect to win.